guys, be sure to check out this awesome Diaries poster now available on teespring.com. Yeah! Thank you all for your support and hope you guys enjoy the show.
Wasted time dealing with your brother when I specifically had you on a mission to find Zane.
Please, my lord, forgive me.
In the end, you didn't even kill your brother. In the end, you retreated from him.
I was on the verge of... but I...
Not only did you give them the impression that Shadow Knights have grown weak, but you failed to bring back my fragment. Take him to the torture chamber.
What? No! No! Please! No!
Should I prepare another Shadow Knight to retrieve Zane?
No. In fact, I'll take this as an opportunity to visit the overworld myself.
My lord, you can't maintain your physical form for long in the overworld without the fragments of your...
Silence! I grow weary of the Nether. Let me instill fear into their hearts. Even for a moment, it will be all too satisfying. My relic. I can sense it's hidden by magic. Irene, up to your old tricks again. This will just make the game of finding it more fun. I won't stop until everything you care about is gone. Then I'll watch you suffer.
Finally, made it. I suppose keeping my distance was a good idea. But now I have no idea where Haley is. She's gotta be around here somewhere? Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. They came here not too long ago.
Can you be a little more specific? Skystead is a busy little town. We've had a lot of people coming in and out all day.
Right. Okay. Well, she would have been escorted by some guards.
Escorted by guards, eh? Sounds serious. She's most likely at the guard station then.
The guard station? She didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't sound fair for them to just throw her in there.
Well, life's not fair. But there must be a reason for it. Lord Janna can be tough. She expects everyone in Skystead Village to follow the laws, guests or otherwise.
I see. Is Lord Janna a good lord?
Well, she's one of the best. She may be a little hard to deal with and can be very strict, but thanks to her, we're one of the safest towns in the area. Not a single Shadow Knight attack, which is saying a lot. Did you hear what happened to Picaro? Shame to hear they've fallen hard.
It's a tragedy. That aside, can you point me in the direction of the guard station?
Well, there I go rambling again. Sorry, got a little carried away sometimes, but yeah, the guard station is just down that way. Follow this road, you're sure to run into it.
Thanks. Don't worry, Haley. I'll get you out.
Hello? Can I help you?
I'm looking for a friend. She was escorted here by 2 guards from Skystead.
Are you sure? No one's been here all day.
Of course. I saw them take her away. Now, where is she?
Oh, jeez. Maybe they aren't here just yet. Well, if you don't mind waiting, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Fine.
I'm sorry for the trouble. Things have just been so crazy since Lord Haley got into town.
What?
You know, Lord Haley of Picaro Village. She's here to see Lord Janna. Rumor is she's here to talk about marrying Lord Janna's son Balder.
Haley is the person I'm looking for.
Really? I thought you said you were looking for your friend.
Lord Haley is my friend.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? She's probably with Lord Janna this instant.
Thank you. I'll be on my way now.
Hey, you're welcome. Take care now.
Stop! I object to this marriage. It isn't right.
Marriage? What are you talking about?
You're not... Oh. Never mind then. My mistake.
Who do you think you are? Barging in here like that? And what gives you the right to interrupt our private conversation?
I can't explain. My name...
I have half a mind to throw you into a cell for this indignity. Guards!
Lord Janna, wait!
Haley.
That isn't just anyone. That's my handmaid.
What?
That's right. She was hired not too long ago. Her name is, Apple.
Apple?
I panicked.
Apple? That's a funny name.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. Anyway, she must have heard I was at Skystead and rushed over. She rarely ever goes anywhere without me.
She sounds very dependent.
Poor girl. She'd be lost without me.
What?
Just work with me.
Very well. She may stay. But she must stay at your side for the entirety of her visit. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Now, I think we've spent enough on pleasantries here. We do have a schedule to keep. You have to get ready for your date with my Balder. Oh, he is just so nervous to see you.
Yes, ma'am. I can't wait. And thank you again for letting Apple stay by my side. Right, Apple?
Yes, my Lord Haley. Thank you, Lord Janna.
You're welcome. I will say, Haley, I didn't know you had a maid or any attendant for that matter. I never recall seeing them before. Though, I suppose she does look awfully familiar. It's not important. What is important is you getting ready for your date. Go on to your room upstairs. I'll have someone call for you when he's ready.
Yes, my lady. Thank you again.
Let's go, Apple.
So, I'm your maid.
I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything. I panicked.
It's okay, Haley. I understand why you did it, and I thank you for thinking of my safety. I just wish we could have come up with something better than Apple.
I know. But trust me, this is better than the alternative. If Janet found out who you really were, she would have made a big deal about Irene being in Skystead. That would surely attract Shadow Knights here.
That is the last thing I need right now. I came here to save you, Haley. What happened? When you left with those guards, I thought you were going to be forced to marry Lord Janna's son. What's going on?
She wants me to marry him, yes. But when I brought up the fact that I barely knew him, she asked me to go on a date with him.
What? What's a date?
It's a ritual where you spend time with another person to get to know them by doing romantic gestures. You get dressed up and you go somewhere. This is how I'm going to get to know him better.
That sounds interesting.
It's apparently something most couples partake in before getting married or having children. You do particular things that make it qualify as a date.
I definitely have heard the word before. But as a lord, I haven't... Wait, the guards? And the forcing you to go with them?
Oh, right. I had asked to meet with Lord Janna to discuss aiding my people. And Lord Janna takes her appointments very seriously. But she definitely used this as an opportunity to bring up her son and I.
Yeah, I could tell. So, what are we going to do about this whole date ritual?
Oh, it's funny you should ask because I have no idea. I've never been on a date before.
You haven't?
I've been too busy being Lord of Picoro. That's been a major part of my life. I haven't really made time for anything else.
I understand where you're coming from. Loving someone is something you come to shut yourself off from after a while.
But that's why I'm so glad you're here, Aphmau.
Me? Why?
You must know everything about this dating ritual.
What? You think I know how to date?
Well, yeah. You've had plenty of men in your life.
Yes, but I did not do dating with them.
I know that, but...
But?
Alina is your daughter, so you and Aaron must have...
That has nothing to do with this, Haley.
Aphmau, you're my only hope.
I'm slightly uncomfortable with where this is going.
Aphmau, please, I need your advice. What did you and Aaron do when you were alone?
We trained!
Yes, but what kind of training?
In the forest with swords! He taught me how to use the sword more efficiently!
I see. Is that romantic?
I don't know! I didn't have time to think about that when he was attempting to pierce me with his sword!
Was his sword sharp?
Yes, but what does that have anything to do with?
I mean, he must have gotten you with it at least once.
Haley!
You're blushing red.
I'm sorry! It's just, no one has ever asked me those kinds of questions before.
Questions about dating?
Questions about Aaron. The questions you're asking me.
No one?
No, they haven't. But I'm a lord, Haley. I don't think I've ever opened up to anyone about how Aaron and I were when we were alone.
I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's alright. He's gone. And I suppose I've accepted that to the point where I tried to forget.
A frown isn't a good look on you. So, So, what did you guys do when you were alone?
Haley!
I'm serious. You must have loved him.
Yes, but if you're asking what we did for a date, we never really had one per se. Or at least, that I realized. I haven't thought about what we did. We spoke a lot about what we've gone through as lords, and he was a mentor to me in the sense of being a lord. Up until that point, I hadn't had anyone that understood the pain and hardships.
So, talk to Balder about lord stuff. I can do that. Is that romantic? Oh, Irene, it's hopeless. I'm going to fail on my very first date ever.
Let's not be so dramatic. We'll take this one step at a time.
Okay.
Good. So, what are you going to wear on this date? You did say you had to get dressed.
You mean I'm not wearing this?
Okay, Haley. Did you bring something a little more special?
Oh, I did bring a backup dress. Hold on, I'll go get changed. How about this?
No, this just won't do. Hold on. Let me see what I can do. There! What do you think?
It's nice. Am I going into battle on this date?
Don't be silly. If you're telling me that a date is similar to what Aaron and I did, you'll be ready to take him on when he pulls out his sword on you.
I don't think that will be happening. Plus, I use witchcraft. Are you sure this looks right on me?
You look great, trust me. In fact, I'm a little jealous.
Really?
Yes, really. Haley, why are you so nervous? It's just a date.
It's not just a date. What if he finds out about me being a witch?
You haven't said anything to this village?
No. People here do not like witches, just as Picoro was before.
Haley, you'll be fine.
If you say so.
Lord Haley, Lord Janus' son Balder has returned from his patrol. He's waiting for you at the entrance to Skystead Forest.
Right! Thank you.
You ready, Haley?
Do I have a choice?
You at least have to see this date through.
I thought as much. Let's go. Come along, Apple.
Oh, haha! Don't think I'm going to forgive you for that. So, a date. How exciting! What do you two have planned?
I have a picnic set up on the outskirts of the forest here.
That sounds nice.
It does. Oh, and it's in the forest.
You would be excited about that.
Haley! I'll see you later, Haley.
It sure is nice out today, don't you think?
Yeah, it sure is. I'm sorry, my mother was a little overeager in bringing you over to Skystead. She's just really excited.
Oh, that's all right. After all, it isn't easy being a lord. There's a lot of stress.
Ugh, I feel weird spying on them. But Haley asked me to keep watch.
I'm not a lord yet, so I wouldn't know that. But hunting hasn't been easy for me. In fact, I was crouching the other day under the hunt and developed a rash right under my...
Oh! Can you excuse me for a second? I just need to go over there.
Yeah. Sure.
Are you okay? Is the date ritual going good?
Good? I don't know. Everything I say keeps coming back to being a lord. Ugh, nobody wants to hear me prattle on about that. I can't stop sweating. Is this normal?
Just be yourself. But if you're worried about talking too much, just ask him some questions about what he likes. Oh, what about cats? You said he likes cats, right?
Yeah, so?
Ask him about it.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this.
You can do it, Haley.
Welcome back.
So, I hear you like cats?
Yeah. They were the only pet I was allowed to have growing up. Honestly, I think my mother loves them way more than I ever did. I think she just prefers to hide that fact. You know how it is, being a lord and all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's gotta be tough. All those people depending on you. You don't want people to worry, so you start hiding things about yourself. You don't want to seem weak.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you tell me more about yourself?
Me? Actually, I wanted to know more about you. Is it true you're a witch?
What?
A witch? There was a rumor going around about it.
Could you excuse me for a moment? Again?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Looks like you guys are starting to hit it off.
He asked me about being a witch! I don't know what to do!
But you are a witch.
That's not the point! I wanted to wait before I told him.
Haley, calm down. It'll be fine. I know it's scary, but you can always try opening up to him.
Or I could just die, like right now. That way I don't have to deal with any of this ever again!
It's not the end of the world, Haley.
You don't know that!
Haley, you are a strong, beautiful, caring, and smart witch. That is who you are, so don't try hiding it.
You're right. This is me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I should be proud of that. Thank you, Aphmau.
Of course, Haley. And remember, if things start to go bad, you can always see if he wants to do any sword practice. That always works.
Right. No, I think I'm gonna try this being myself thing first.
I feel so bad for her. I know she's only doing this to help her people.
So, what do you want to know?
Maybe I should step in. Seeing her go through this... Huh? Who's there?
A fool, Irene. Did you honestly think you could conceal yourself from me?